By thy long grey beard and glittering eye, now wherefore stoppest thou me? The wedding guest sat on a stone, he cannot choose but hear. And thus spake on that ancient man, the bright-eyed mariner. The bride hath paced into the hall, red as a rose is she. Nodding their heads before her goes the merry minstrelsy. The ship drove fast, loud roared the blast, and southward aye we fled. And now there came both mist and snow, and it grew wondrous cold. The ice was here, the ice was there, the ice was all around. It cracked and growled and roared and howled like noises in a swound. At length did cross an albatross, thorough the fog it came, as if it had been a Christian soul, we hailed it in God's name. It ate the food it ne'er had eat, and round it flew. God save thee, ancient mariner, from the fiends that plague thee thus. Why lookest thou so? With my crossbow I shot the albatross. Done a hellish thing, and it would work 'em woe. For all averred, I had killed the bird that made the breeze to blow. Water, water everywhere, and all the boards did shrink. Water, water everywhere, nor any drop to drink. About, in reel and rout, the death fires danced at night. The water, like a witch's oils, burnt green and blue and white. and some in dreams assured were of the spirit that plagued us so. 9 fathom deep he had followed us from the land of mist and snow. Ah, well a day! What evil looks had I from old and young. Instead of the cross, the albatross about my neck was hung. A speck, a mist, a shape I wist, and still it neared and neared. As if it dogged a water sprite, it plunged and tacked and veered. Her lips were red, her looks were free, her locks were yellow as gold. The nightmare life in death was she, who thicks man's blood with cold. The naked hulk alongside came, and the twain were casting dice. "The game is done, I've won," quoth she, and whistles thrice. One after one, by the star-dogged moon, too quick for groan or sigh, each turned his face with a ghastly pang, and cursed me with his eye. Alone, alone, all alone, alone on a wide, wide sea, and never a saint took pity on my soul in agony. I looked upon the rotting sea and drew my eyes away. I looked upon the rotting deck, and there the dead men lay. 7 days, 7 nights, I saw that curse, and yet I could not die. The moving moon went up the sky, and nowhere did abide. Softly she was going up, and a star or two beside. Beyond the shadow of the ship, I watched the water snakes. They moved in tracks of shining white, and when they reared, the elfish light fell off in hoary flakes. And the coming wind did roar more loud, and the sails did sigh like sedge, and the rain poured down from one black cloud. The moon was at its edge. Beneath the lightning and the moon, the dead men gave a groan. They groaned, they stirred, they all uprose, nor spake, nor moved their eyes. It had been strange, even in a dream, to have seen those dead men rise. The helmsman steered, the ship moved on, yet never a breeze up blew. The mariners all gan work the ropes where they were wont to do. Yet still the sails made on a pleasant noise till noon, a noise like of a hidden brook in the leafy month of June. Then like a pouring horse let go, she made a sudden bound. It flung the blood into my head, and I fell down in a swound. How long in that same fit I lay, I have not to declare, But ere my living life returned, I heard, and in my soul discerned, two voices in the air.
The man hath penance done, and penance more will do.
But why drives on that ship so fast, without a wave or wind? The harbour bay was clear as glass, so smoothly was it strewn, and on the bay the moonlight lay, and the shadow of the moon. And the bay was white with silent night, till rising from the Seine, full many shapes that shadows were, in crimson colours came. This seraph band each waved his hand, it was a heavenly sight. They stood as signals to the land, each one a lovely light. But soon I heard the dash of oars, I heard the pilot's cheer. My head was turned perforce away, and I saw a boat appear. It reached the ship, it split the bay, the ship went down like lead. Upon the whirl where sank the ship, the boat spun round and round, and all was still, save that the hill was telling of the sound. I moved my lips, the pilot shrieked and fell down in a fit. The holy hermit raised his eyes and prayed where he did sit. Oh, shrieve me, holy man. The hermit crossed his brow. Say quick, quoth he, I bid thee say, what manner of man art thou? I pass like night from land to land, I have strange power of speech. The moment that his face I see, I know the man that must hear me, to him my tale I teach. What loud uproar bursts from that door? The wedding guests are there. O wedding guest, this soul hath been alone on a wide, wide sea. So lonely 'twas that God himself scarce seemed there to be. The mariner, whose eye is bright, whose beard with age is hoar, is gone. And now the wedding guest turned from the bridegroom's door. He went like one that hath been stunned, and is of sense forlorn. A sadder and a wiser man, he rose the morrow morn.